Alrighty, guys. Good morning. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, Stock Options Trading Academy. First things, guys, we're seeing a little pullback here after the big run we've had. Market's down about 350 points. Tesla's not down too much, down about 1%. They have a meeting today. We have an in-the-money vertical call spread on Tesla, or an out-of-the-money vertical spread on Tesla. Groupon's still climbing here today. McDonald's, we have the McDonald's June 12th 200 strike call, the 3 M170 strikes for the July 17th expo, DraftKings July 17th 40 strike calls, and we still have the USO in work as well. So just going to give the markets a few minutes here, see what we do if we're going to climb from these lows. And let's put up the Diamond ETF, and we'll put up the Qs on the other chart here. Hertz was at $7 yesterday. Let's see, what's it at now? Dropped out of the sky, $4.11. Yesterday, after market hours, we were talking, this got up to $7. Qs are on the climb here. I'm down about 1,500 today, which isn't too bad. From the big gains that we locked in, not too bad. Biggest hit today is McDonald's, down about 30% on the McDonald's trade, down only 14% overall on that. Again, though, that's for the June 12th expo, so we're going to have to decide what we're going to do with the McDonald's trade today. That's the only one that's expiring this week, along with the Tesla spread here. So, like I said, give it about 15 minutes. Let's put up, we'll put up MCD over here. That's holding that 200, acting as support. That's great. See if that continues to climb. Here comes Diamond coming off the lows, trading between the SMAs now, coming through the 50, 10, 20. How was everyone's night? Let me get the trade room up. The room is off.
Hertz is halted.
Hertz is halted after that big 25% drop. We have Diamond and Qs. There goes Diamond coming above that 1020. Diamond's taking off now. Dow's climbing. S&P's down about 1%. Nasdaq's down about 55. There goes Diamond's climbing above that 10, 20, 50 SMA. Hertz is halted. Facebook's taking off today, 232.23. Johnson & Johnson's in the green. Macy's up another 7%. Remember we were talking about Macy's yesterday, guys? Nice pop on Macy's. Macy's is at $10.24 after it was just $3 freaking bucks a few days ago. Unbelievable. Over 200, how much?
4.5 billion.
4.5 billion. What, a hedge fund manager?
Yeah. So that's huge. That's their lifeline.
Yeah. I think someone's going to come along and do the same thing with Hertz as well. You know, I mean, that got up to $7 yesterday. Yeah. And you look at Car Avis. Guys, Diamond's now at the highs of the days. Market is climbing and taking off. There goes the Qs. Diamond getting a nice little pop here. What are we at? 9:35, first 5 minutes of opening bell. We just had a 100-point climb on the Dow here in the past 40 seconds. Market is taking off here once again. MCD still holding that 200. Dow wants to get back up to that 27.4. Dow is still on the climb. Good morning, Matthew. Good morning, guys. Let's have another good day today. Let's see. Vince says, look at DKNG climb. Oh, McDonald's not doing much there, so let's take a look at DKNG. Nice climb on DKNG, finally in the green. That was at $40 yesterday after market hours. I was talking to Efren about that. Nice climb there. Look at that candle. Visa and DraftKings trade just turned green for the day here. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
After that big, market was down about 400 points when I woke up. I looked and I'm like, man, We're picking up though. Dow's down about 260, still steadily climbing. Work trade Slack is now in the green today as well.
We were going through the futures yesterday and we saw that big drop based on the China news.
Oh yeah. Man, I just hope that COVID-19 stays at bay here,
Texas,
They keep talking about all the cases rising, yeah.
Texas.
They said Florida has a new high since we started the lockdown restrictions,
North Carolina's up 50%, and South Carolina, Myrtle Beach is not considered a hospital.
Wow. There goes DraftKings taking off again. Here comes a 10-20 cross. MACD moving average convergence divergence cross at 936. Getting that nice pop there, 38.65. Watching that continue to climb. Let's take a look at the 3-month daily, see where the next resistance is. We're getting a successful bounce off the 1020 right now. We could be looking at 45 target and profit area right around 45 here. I'd probably say about next week. Windsor Expo on that, July 17th. Plenty of time. We're up 8% on that today. I'll be adding that first candle above 40. So if Monday comes around, or what's today? What's today? Tuesday, right? I'm already talking about Monday. I'm thinking today's Friday. So what I'm probably going to do is once we get that first candle above 40-ish here, I'm probably going to add to that and look for that 45 target. So that's going to be the plan with DraftKings. I'm going to go into next week with that. We have the July monthly expiration, so plenty of time on that. That's going to be a nice one with sports opening up and everything coming open. Did they make an announcement yet when football or baseball or anything starts?
Baseball is worse. Baseball, they can't even. They're not going to restart baseball at all.
Basketball is worse than baseball.
Well, because baseball is guaranteed money, and the players are not going to play because they already got their money in the bank.
Oh,
and
really?
The owners are trying to figure out a way. It's all money. Right now, we're entering the postseason of baseball. That's terrible. News on that's not good.
Hockey's restarting.
Hockey's restarting.
Hockey
Basketball
is, yeah.
starting at the end of July. Football starting as normal.
See, I think that's silly. Baseball should be the one going on right now.
Owners are flipping shit.
Oh, I bet they are.
Kane,
If I had $1 billion franchise too.
They get every single penny of their contract.
The baseball players do? Every penny?
Every penny.
Wow. Must be nice for them, huh? Not have to go to work?
So, the other sports, they're not getting any paychecks. They're going to want to come back and try.
Guys, DraftKings. Take a look at DraftKings. There's a 10-20 cracks. SMAs converged. Breakout momentum. 1036 was the initial climb there above the 1020.50. Still continuing. We'll be looking at 40 for resistance today. DraftKings trades up $300 for the day already. Up 9% on DraftKings. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Tesla's still hanging around there, down about $15 now. Qs are trading in the NTZ. Wants to get that cross, so it looks like we might get a move there on the Q shortly. Adam, what did you lose money on yesterday?
Spy puts.
Oh, he got spy puts, yeah. Why did he get spy puts? Adam says, I would be surprised not to see a spike in cases after all those protesters. Yeah, I agree with that. He said he made it back today on spy puts. Guys, there's the first candle on the Qs above the 10, 20, 50 SMA. Keep an eye on that. DraftKings now breaking above $39 a share, continuing that breakout momentum. Be looking for that $40 resistance for the day here. DraftKings already up 2%. There goes Qs. Qs are also climbing here. Dow is down about 290. NASDAQ's down 35. S&P's down 29.5. Marla says, thoughts on Groupon. Let's bring up Groupon here. There goes DraftKings, 39.04. Let's see Groupon there for you, Marla Curry. GRPN. 169 down about 4.52%. Let's look at the 3-month daily, still within the previous candle's body. I like this setup. Groupon, it's not one of those ones that you're going to want to trade short term here. If you're getting into a trade on Groupon, this is going to be one you're going to want 6 to 12 months out for expiration. But looks good, Marla. If you're in that one, now here's the thing you have to remember. When this retraces, take a look how it has that big breakout from back here. Let me get the annotation on so I could draw for you guys here. Alrighty. So if you guys could see back here when we had that big breakout. Again, here we had that big breakout. Here we're having that big breakout again. Now remember what's going to happen here is we're going to have that retracement and we're going to pull back down to that 20. We had that big run. What happened? We pulled back down to that 20. So that 20 right now is at around 125. So if the stock's at 170, if you're buying these options, you're already telling yourself based on the previous looks here of this chart, technical analysis, she's having that breakout with our trade plan, and when she's coming down retracing, it's using that 20 SMA as that support area, as it did and 3 times here. So that's what I'm expecting. If that does retrace, I'd be looking at 125. So my stop wouldn't be unless we got a candle below 125. If we got that trade and we had, let's say we had a green candle. There we go. Let's say we had a green candle bounce off that 20 SMA there. So if we had a green candle, then I'd be adding and looking for that candle to continue to break out there on Groupon over the next few months. Guys, take a look at DraftKings. We're up now $400 on DraftKings, up 16% for the day on DraftKings. Still breaking higher, 39.24. Look at that one breaking out, 3.39%. Qs here as well, having a nice climb. But like I said, with Groupon, if this does retrace, you could look right at around here for support. So this is going to be your support. And that's going to be $1.25. DraftKings still breakout momentum. You guys know that. Candle above previous candle's body. Still continuing to climb there. DraftKings trades now up $500 for the day. $500 on the DraftKings trade, 15 minutes. Not bad. Want to see that continue to pop there. Down 20% on that overall. I'm going to be looking to add to that once we could break above that $40 a share area. Take a look at Tesla, guys, here. Tesla today, 1-minute chart, top right. You can see first candle above that 1020. We're just starting to get that MACD, moving average convergence divergence cross. DraftKings breaking above 39.60 now. Now up $700 for the day on DraftKings. I'm watching McDonald's here. I want to see McDonald's hold that baseline support at $199.50 a share. Tesla's an NTZ. First candle above that 10 SMA. I'm waiting for a candle above that blue 20 SMA to look for that turnaround here on Tesla. DraftKings still climbing. McDonald's holding base support at $199.50. Groupon's not doing too much there. Let's take a look at Visa and Slack here. Let me clear these drawings and bring that up. So let's take a look here at Visa. I'm going to be looking to do something, make some day trades here. Let me put on Charlie here for you, and we'll get started. Today's only Tuesday, but if I see a good day trade setup, you guys know we'll make an entry on it. DraftKings 39.40. Tesla coming right back down to that 10, failing resistance at that 20 SMA. And same thing with McDonald's there. Getting up to that yellow 10, failing. We're waiting for that break on MCD here. Let's see here. Crosshair. So I'd be looking for a candle on MCD above 200.25. Candle above that, I'd probably be looking to add to that position. That's the worst performing position right now. We had a nice gain on that yesterday. There goes DraftKings still on the climb. Tesla trading between that 10-20. Put on Charlie here. Let me see this live news wire. See if there's anything coming out here we could trade on. I am on. Alrighty, let's see here. There goes DraftKings again, 39.74, 39.70, 39.80. Wow, nice climb there. Up 23% on DraftKings, up $750 on that trade already. Alrighty, guys, Carnival Cruise Line, we have some options coming in. Some call sweeps for the January 15, 12.5 calls. About 519 contracts of that coming in. They're pretty expensive. $12 a contract, 519 contracts. That's going to be about a, let's see here, 512, 519. That's about a $650,000 trade right there on Carnival Cruise Line that's being made. NVIDIA's seen some call sweeps coming in. They're picking up this Friday's 385 calls. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Maybe that's something we could day trade. That's usually pretty good for day trading. NVIDIA, let's see, 3-month daily. NVIDIA is looking really great here, guys. For next week's expo, this is something I'd be picking up. It's holding that 1020 as it's been doing for quite a while here. We could extend our green breakout momentum channel here. There we go. All right, let's draw on this a little bit here so you guys can see what we're looking for. So on NVIDIA, you can see retracement comes down to that 20 as well. So it's coming down to that 20. It's holding that support, and it's starting to climb. So right now what we're looking for here is a candle above. So this is going to be resistance right here. So if we get a green candle that looks like this, let's say we get that right there, that is our buy signal. So green candle above that resistance area on NVIDIA, and we're going to be buying into that. So watching that carefully. It's looking good if you wanted to do day trade. There goes DraftKings again, up 27% on the day for DraftKings. Looking good. Still breakout momentum. As you guys can see, DraftKings here, it's not even retracing down to the 10-day simple moving average. So that's still strong breakout. $40 is going to be the target right here. That's going to be resistance from previous. There goes Q's. Q's is breaking out again. Q's, we're looking at resistance. That could break that. She's going to have a nice run. Tesla here. Once you get that first candle above that blue 20 SMA, see this blue 20 SMA? You get a candle like this, that's going to be your entry for a day trade with our trade plan. So there's a lot of things you could be watching for here as well. Same thing with MCD. It's holding base support at around 199.50. It's looking good. Just one of those days you got to be a little disciplined, patient, and wait for those good setups to come to you. AMD. Alrighty, let's take a look at AMD. Nice breakout on AMD, $55 a share, up $2, 3.78% on the day. Another nice breakout here on AMD. It's up about over $2 for the day. Let's see the trade room. You guys have anything you want to take a look at? Avilio, Hoffman, they're all saying Netflix. Vincenzo's talking about Facebook. Let's bring up here, I was looking at that before, Netflix. That was having a nice little run there. Looked good, the chart, when I clicked that by accident. MCD's breaking down there, guys. Take a look at it. Keep that in mind. Might have to close out MCD today. It's Tuesday. Not too much going on. I'll see if it has a reversal today. Nothing really bad there about MCD. Netflix is still having a strong breakout, up about 2.6% for the day. Let's take a look at the 3-month daily. Now, here's the beautiful thing about Netflix here on the 3-month daily chart. We're getting that first candle off the support area here at the red 50 SMA. So we're getting that confirmed bounce off the 50, which is our support area. Now we're going to be looking at around 450 for target. So now let's bring up our option chain and see if we can make a trade on Netflix here, see what the premiums are going for. So we're going to pull this up. We're going to type in Netflix. And let's take a look. Based on this chart here, I'd say at least 2 weeks out till Expo I'd want to get. So the June 19th monthly Expo is going to be a perfect Expo date. June 19th, we can pick up the 435 call for about $975 a contract, $975. We could have a target of 450. So our break even is going to be 430, our strike price plus premium paid. So if we're picking up the 435 here, I'd probably pick up the 435. So if you're picking up the 435, we could even do the 440. I'd probably do the 440. So if we're picking up the 440, that's going for about 772. So our break even is going to be strike price plus premium paid. 440 plus 772, 440, 772 is our break even. And then we're going to have around 100% return at 455 a contract. So definitely within range there for the June 19th Expo. I like that. Netflix is still breaking out here, breaking higher. So let's take a look at doing a quick trade here on Netflix. So we're going to pick up the call, Expo, June 19th. We can take a look at the 435, 440. I'll look at the 440. First, let's look at the delta. So let's go to columns here and let's add the delta and theta. Delta, theta. I want to see what time decay is like here. So I'm going to add the theta. So we're going to lose time value on the 440 strikes of about 47 cents a day. So that's not too bad there. But delta on the 440s is only 0.39. You know, I like having a delta closer to 0.5. So with that being said, I'm going to look at the 430 strikes. So instead of the 440, I'm going to look at the 430 strike. Or what else we could do, which is an easier trade for people with smaller accounts that can't afford $1,000 a contract or $1,300 a contract for the 430. We could do a spread, an in-the-money vertical call spread. We could even do that for this week's Expo if we wanted to. So we're going to buy to open, sell to open. Let's do this as calls. Let's see what it's going for this week's Expo, the June 12th. And let's take a look at we can do the 435, 440. I feel pretty confident in doing that. 435, 440. Let's just see what it's going for here. About $1.72 a contract. That's way too expensive for that's a $5 spread though. So 5 divide that by 1.78. So max net gain on here is around 181% as long as Netflix is above 440 a contract, 440 a share. So not too bad there. Netflix is still holding that 10 SMA, still in breakout momentum, looking good. Let's see what the in-the-money vertical spread is, the 425, 430. That's going for around 285, 290 to be worth 5. So 5, divide that by 2.9. That'd be a max net gain of 72.41%. And this one, we only need Netflix above 430, which is above right now. So 72% gain. It's going for about 290 a contract. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think I'm going to pick up net debit limit order 2.90. It's actually a little cheaper now. Let's see if I can get it for 2.85. I'll pick up 10 contracts. That's not too bad there. Alrighty. Let's see if that gets executed. Let's look at the order status here. Let's go to order status. That's still a live order. We have an order in for 2.85 a contract. She's still retracing. That should get filled. If I wanted to change that, I could change that to 2.9 and get filled really quick, but She bounces off that 10. There we go. It's just filled, partially filled. We are in it.
At what?
We are in that at 2.85 a contract. The Netflix 425, 430 vertical call spread for this week's expo. Let's do that as a paycheck trade.
Paycheck trade. What's your
Just do that as a regular alert because I didn't pick up two. I got 10 contracts here.
alright. What's your target?
Target's going to be 450, but obviously this is a spread. We only need max gains above $430 a share. Max loss is going to be Netflix below 425. So if Friday's expiration comes, Netflix is below 425, that's going to be total loss. Above 430, we're looking at a 72.41% gain. So we got to keep an eye on that. Now here's what we're looking for. Let's take a look here at the 3-month daily chart so you guys could see and understand what we're looking for here now with Netflix. So 3-month daily chart, taking a look at this, and what you're looking for, you get a first candle below that yellow 10 SMA. So 423 is going to be the stop. You know, we have the 425, 430 vertical call spread for this week's expo. At candle below 425, that's going to be our stop. And it's got to be below there by the end of the day. 423, I said. DraftKings, quick, swift pullback down to support at the 50 simple moving average, starting to climb from there. MCD's 199.75, starting to break above that 1020 SMA. Netflix trade we just made is already up 1%, looking good there. Let's see in the trade room here. Jack, Jerry Safford, are you guys in that AMD trade? What are you guys in here? Let's take a look at a few charts. Let me know what you guys are in the trade room. We can take a look at it. Look at this chart here at the bottom right here. We're getting into consolidation, 1020, and we're looking for a break above that resistance we were talking about earlier, 200.25, a candle above that. See how this candle right here got above, it failed to get above it? We were talking about that earlier when MCD was breaking down here, holding below that, breaking lower. I said, guys, she needs a break above that 200.25 for that next breakout. And you can see right here at this candle at 956, got right up to that 200.2, failed to get above that 200.25, acted as resistance, failed, and it's breaking lower now. So now we have to make sure, watching this, MCD, we're watching to see if it breaks below this low at 952. Market's pulling back a little bit here. Dow's down about 400 points. NVIDIA is looking great, $360 a share. Facebook, 236. Facebook is breaking out. That's going to get to that 240 area this week. No question in my mind. Facebook's in breakout momentum. As you guys can see with our trade plan, coming down to that 10, breaking higher. Facebook going to have resistance around 242. This is a quick, easy trade here on Facebook. I'm thinking if I want to do a day trade or get something for this week's weekly expo. You think a day trade on Facebook? Usually that's not a big mover.
We can swing it.
Let's take a look. You like to swing it, don't you?
Swing it, baby.
Facebook is a swinger. Let's see, June 12th. Let's take a look at Facebook here. June 12th, Expo. Let me bring up a new option chain. That one's not acting right. I'm sick of this E-Trade Pro, all the problems here. Hannah. There we go. Finally, she came up. All right, so Facebook, if I picked up this week's Expo as a day trade, I'd probably pick up the 235 strikes. So we'll see what that's going for here. If E-Trade wants to participate. 235 is going for about $4. That's really expensive for this week's Expo. DraftKings still trading between that 50 and 10 here, holding support. Down about 2,000 for the day total. Unrealized, that's not bad. After that big pop we had. If you guys remember yesterday, I said, guys, that pullback's coming. Be cautious. Be ready. It's coming. We had a big run for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
Well, that's why, we're only down about 2,000 on a 400-point drop, 500-point drop. 6 straight days. DraftKings getting back up to $39, looking for that breakout. Q's 241.52. Looking for that break above that 1020. Tesla's still in BDM. Vincenzo, how's things going for you today? Let me bring Vincenzo on. Bob, I got to get to Thinkorswim. You should come down here, Bob. You should come down here and trade with us for a couple of days at least. Diego said, is he in the Hilton 95 calls for July 20th? Diego, did you just get into that? You know what, Diego, are you on Zoom? Let me see. Maybe I'll unmute Diego and talk to him a little bit here. Let's see. Is he on here? There he is. Diego, I'm going to mute you, okay? Hey, Diego, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's going on?
Diego.
Yes, you hear me?
Oh, he probably doesn't have his mic on, right?
No,
I'll mute him. Let's see Dave Galloway. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Dave, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I
Can you
think
hear
it's
me?
my thing maybe here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my volume is off. Sorry. Alrighty, there we go. Dave, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. How you doing today?
Good. I mean, not bad. I'm only down unrealized $400.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
not too bad. You had a big run, though, the past week, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I'm blessed. Absolutely.
Dave, I got to say thank you so much for that review. You really made $70,000 since December.
Yeah, absolutely. I can show you my accounts. I can show you. Yeah, I did.
Dave Gallo
Honestly.
made $70,000 with us since joining in December. That's amazing, Dave. Congratulations on that.
Yeah,
Great job.
like I said, I only started with $3,000, so it wasn't like getting to the 25 grand was tough. It was challenging. I gotta say, especially with the COVID pullback and everything.
Yeah.
After 25, it definitely got a little easier because you just have more money to play with, and some of these options are expensive, and you can get into a little bit more, some better, higher volatility trades. So, but you can do it. You know what I mean?
That's amazing, Dave. I'd love to hear that. Congratulations. Really, that's impressive. You got to come down here. We got to do a fishing trip.
Absolutely, I would love that. Love it.
Where are you at?
I'm over in St. Pete.
Oh, you're not far. St. Pete?
Yeah.
Man, I was going to go over to Clearwater this weekend and do some fishing over there.
Yeah, I'm real close. I'm downtown St. Pete, so
Oh, man. You like going on the boat?
love it. Love fishing. I go a couple times a year with the guys around here. But yeah, love it.
Nice. I'm going to have to get together with you because I'm thinking about coming out there this weekend for a bit. So,
I'll
Maybe
have to
we could
give you
do
my cell phone and just text me.
yeah,
Let me know.
definitely. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Alright.
very cool.
Alrighty, Dave. Let me know if you have any questions, all right? Great
Yeah,
job. Congratulations, too, on that.
Yep. Thank you so much. I just got into a trade, Morgan Stanley.
Morgan
got the,
Stanley, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, I got the July 17th Expo for the 5750 strike.
5750?
Yeah,
What
Mm.
expo?
July 17th.
Wow. You just got into that trade, huh?
Yeah, I just got into it. 40 cents.
Okay, so you plan on holding that till Expo, or are you just looking for a quick run up to that next resistance and you're going to sell it?
Yeah, exactly. Just to that next resistance. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it hitting the 57, but I like the applied volatility on it. I just like some things on it. So
What do you think about 52? You'll take profits?
yeah, it seems like that.
I mean, if it could break that 52, you're looking at 55 as the next real strong resistance area. So, it definitely has room to run there. You have the July monthly, you said?
Yep, I got the July. Yeah.
Definitely looks good. I like the setup there. It's holding that 10 pretty well. Breakout momentum. Next resistance is going to be right around 52. It could break that. 55 is second target resistance there. So not a bad trade.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, and again, I like the open interest. I go through that, even if it doesn't hit it.
What's the spread like, though, on those contracts? Let me pull that up on the option chain here. Morgan Stanley, said the July monthly, July 17th.
Yep, July 17th.
The 57.50. Let's see here. What's the bid and the ask?
So between 40 and 44 it should be.
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad there. 4 cent, 10% spread. That's not too bad. Not bad. Good open interest. Not bad. Looks good, Dave. Good luck with that trade.
Yep, thank you, buddy.
Alrighty, yeah, shoot me a message later. Give me your cell phone.
Will do.
Alrighty.
Will do.
Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep.
Hey, Avilio, what's going on?
Hanging in there.
Hey, any good trade setups you're looking at?
Not today, man. I was, like you said, we were expecting this pullback, so I'm kind of just being patient.
Yeah, that's good. Not doing too bad today.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
I did excellent the past couple of days, so.
It's nice. I'm down about 2,000 now, but it's nice because we locked in those profits. Look at the Dow now, down 400 points. Could you imagine if we had all those positions still open and then we lost those gains? And it's a nice job locking them in. So, again, patience, discipline, wait for those good setups, And if you guys see any, let me know. Avilio, you've been doing great trading, so make sure you let us know.
Hey, we'll do.
Great. Good luck. Hey, Karen, how are you? I don't think she has her mic on. Elias says he's in his first call spread ever. Hey, Karen. Sorry I unmuted you there. Gonna see what you're looking at, how you're doing. Pretty sure we closed SPG yesterday. Yeah, Henry, we closed SPG yesterday. He's asking for you there, Efren. Oh, Mike said he's moving to St. Pete this month. We're gonna have to get a guys' trip together. Is there any casinos out there? In Tampa?
They have a casino.
Tampa's right by St. Pete, right? They gotta have a casino out there.
Casino has to be a thing.
If they don't have a casino, we could rent the boat out there. That's not a problem. Karen says nice casinos in Tampa. Karen's a casino manager out in, where is it? Taekwondo? Sing Pai?
Guam or
Guam?
Guam there.
Saipan, that's it. I never heard of that before I met Karen. Saipan. It's probably where Taekwondo was originated. Saipan. Sounds... I want to go out there, though. Pictures look absolutely beautiful. We got to get Karen here with us. Elias, first spread ever on Netflix. Now I got to look at Netflix. We got our boy in it with us. Let's see. 426. Okay, not bad. Holding that 10. Let's see today 1 minute. Today 1 minute chart. Not too bad. It's in BDM. It's got support at 425. 45 minutes into the day. Visa. MCD still holding that area really well. That 199.50. Karen says she has an interview at the new casino in Tinian today. Next island over. Well, good luck with that, Karen. Wish you the best. I'm sure you're going to get it. You get that job, we're going to have to come take a trip out there, do some gambling. You know what I was watching last night when you guys not last night, the night before when you guys fell asleep? What was that guy? There was a casino down in Dominican. It was run by the mafia. Trying to think of the freaking name there.
Where in the Dominican?
Yeah, Dream Casino. It's called Dream Casino, and it's run by the mobsters from up in Canada. The guy had cancer. He croaked.
I didn't see that.
What was our stop loss on Space?
Havis made a quick 100 on SPY puts. I could have been day trading that with you, but for a Tuesday, not going to force jumping in anything there. Let's see, what's Space doing? SPCE. Space, $15. What expo do you have?
July.
Oh yeah, you're good. $15. That's a channel trade. NTZ. Facebook is still breaking higher here. Look at Facebook, guys, still continuing to pop there. Anyone get in Facebook? Here comes Tesla trying to break. 930, 61, down $20 for the day. MCD's trying to break that resistance. Watching that. Elias says he's an MGM Platinum member. Elias, I'm a Sagamore member at Mohegan. I think you have to spend, or you have to go through at least like, I think $500,000 in play to get Sagamore. I haven't been on Pennsylvania though for a while, so I'm probably out of that status. But they used to, you know, like they would give you the gift shop. Whatever you want, Mr. Santorelli, help yourself. Put it in your room. At the end of my stay, it'd be like $700 in, you know, a digital camera. I'd get some. She'd be like, Mr. Santorelli, it's fine for you. I'm like, wow. All I got to do is spend $50,000.
For real.
Guys, take a look at MCD there. Nice breakout coming, breaking above resistance. We're going to be looking at 201. She could break 201. She's going to have a nice takeoff today. So keep an eye on it. MCD's finally starting to get a pop here, looking good. DraftKings up about 8%. Visa Trade's up 2%. Groupon's up 9%. And we're just going to keep watching the market here, looking for those setups. Tesla's finally starting to get across, 933, still continuing to climb. Nice thing about Tesla, once she starts that new cycle there, breakout momentum, we could get up to that next target resistance area really quick, make a day trade, and capture that quick 25 to 50% return on a day trade here if we're getting an ATM at the money call. So keep an eye on that. If that breaks above, let's say, if Tesla could break above 938, I'd be looking for a day trade on that. And she's starting a big breakout now. Markets are climbing. Q's taking off. Let's take a look at the Diamond ETF market and account here's climbing nicely.
Yesterday's move was pinned to show sales numbers for the month of May, I guess, out of China. Big comeback in volumes, although, of course, after a bad April.
Visa's getting back up to $200. Looking good. Q's above the 10, 20, 50. Big candle on Visa there. Kevin Colon says Google's moving. Cataract says, hey, David, for the Groupon trade, if you saw the repeating trends where it would spike and then come down, why didn't you wait until it pulled back before you jumped in? Because that was having a big breakout there, Cataract. You know? Huh? Hasselback? Hasselback?
Casarac.
They probably like Hasselback better. Casaract. Okay. Okay, Cataract says he loves them all. Cataract. I say that because my uncle had a bunch of cataracts in his eye. And when I see that, it's like, yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Tesla's still breaking higher. But Groupon there, buddy, let me take a look at 3-month daily. You know, I mean, if that definitely comes down to that 10 or 20 SMA and gets that confirmed bounce, you better believe I'm going to be making a decent-sized trade on that. Guys, Visa's really taking off. I'm up $400 on Visa already for the day. Our Visa trade for the June 19th Expo is almost in the green, only down about 11% now. Kevin Colon says Google's moving. Let's take a look at Google. I love trading Google. So let's see. Maybe we can make a nice little quick trade on that. What a breakout on Google. Unbelievable. That looks like a nice swing trade up to about at least $1,500 a share. We could do a trade idea on Google. We haven't done one of those in a while. Alrighty, guys. So let me ask you guys. If I give you guys this trade idea on Google, would you rather a vertical spread or would you rather a regular call? You guys know the regular calls are probably going to be quite expensive on Google. So let me know if you rather a spread trade idea or a regular call. What are they saying there, Eve? Spread? All right, let's see. Buy to open, sell to open. We could do the June 19th, which is next week. We could even do this week. I mean, Google looks real. I mean, look at the market. We're down almost 400 points. Google's up 1%. You know, I mean, there's some sectors and some best-of-breed stocks. Yep. Here comes the SMA convergence here on Q. So it looks like we're going to have a nice breakout. McDonald's is breaking higher. DraftKings is climbing. Tesla's having a nice climb here. First 1020 cross. Candles above that 1020 SMA with confirmation from the MACD, moving average convergence divergence. You can take a look. We have next resistance around 945 with Tesla. If we can break above that, we're going to be hitting new highs there on Tesla. So that's what I'm watching for with Tesla. And watching Qs continue to climb. Let's see Google here, what I wanted to do. I could probably do this week's Expo if I wanted to and do something like the 1470, 1475 vertical bull call spread. Net debit limit order is going for $1.80 to be worth 5. So 5, divide that by 1.8. That's a max net gain of 178%. So that's not too bad there. Let's see. 5, divide that by 1.8. 178% max net gain if we do the 1470, 1475 vertical spread for this week's Expo. Now, if we wanted to reduce risk a little bit and have a little bit more of a conservative trade, we could go with the June 19th monthly Expo here and do the same thing. We could look at the Let's say 1470, 1475. Let's see what that's going for. That's going for about 215 to be worth 5. So 5, divide that by 2.15, and that's a max net gain of 133%. So, you know, you could do the math there, decide, hey, do you want to go with that June 19th, have a little bit more time on your side, a little bit lower risk, max net gain is about 133% on this trade, or do you want to go with the June 12th and pick up the 1470, 1475? This is much higher risk. You know, and you could take a look.
The June 12th is a much higher risk. How much is that going for?
The June 12th, 1470, 1475, it's going for $1.80. So $1.80, 5, divide that by 1.8, that's a max net gain there of 178%. So if they want to do that extra week, they're losing about 40% max net gain on that, but you're getting more time, and it's looking much better there. So me personally, if I was going to do this trade, I'd probably do the June 19th. And you could either do the 1470, 1475, which looks great. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that. Let's see here. Let's see what the 1465, 1470 is going for. That's going for about 225. That's not bad. 2.25. 10 contracts, 1465, 1470, 2.25. I'll go up to 2.3. That's okay. Net debit, place order, order status. And let's see here if that's going to execute. Let's take a look at the status. That's live. She's climbing still. 1461. I'll go up to. It's probably not going to do 2.35. Yeah, well, okay. So 2.35, that's live and still hasn't filled. Our Visa trade's up $500 today. DraftKings is up 250. Nice little climb on the day here. I want to see that Google get executed here. Guys, take a look at the candle here on MCD and DraftKings. We're getting a nice breakout here. Market's starting to reverse from the lows today. I want you guys to take a look. Now, Dow's only down 270, and NASDAQ's only down about 20. S&P's down 29. Not bad. DraftKings surging higher here. All right, I'm going to change this Google here. That's upsetting me. That's not getting filled. I'll go up to 2.4. That's still over a 100% max net gain. I'll go to 2.45. 2.4. That's good enough.
What's the max net gain on that one?
There we go. That just completed. We just got into Google 1465, 1470 vertical spread for the June 19th Expo, and we are in at, let me see what I got executed at. I'm going to calculate it right now. There we go. Alrighty, so let's see. Google 24.66 minus 22.26. We're in at 2.4. 2.4 to be worth 5. So 5, divide that by 2.4. That's a max net gain of 108.3%. All we need is Google above 1470 a share, and she's still climbing nicely there. So above 1470 a share, we have max gain of 108.3%. DraftKings is climbing here. We're up 16% on DraftKings today. Account's climbing nicely here from the morning. Facebook almost at 238, still climbing. That's one I should be jumping into some calls on. I think I'm going to jump into some calls on Facebook for the June 19th. How could I say no to that candle? I'd probably do the June 19th, just to have some little extra time there. $235 is pretty damn cheap. Facebook's one of those ones so I could just do a spread on and that'd be fine as well. You know, but Medj Live says Facebook was upgraded by Goldman today to 250. You see that this morning? No? 250, huh? All right. With that said, Medj, let's do a small trade on it. I'll pick up a couple contracts. It doesn't have to be anything big. Facebook, and you guys could see it's a small trade here I'm going to make. So I'll pick up the 235s. 235s are going for about 690. I'll put in 690. I'll get 3 contracts. That's fine. All right, I'm in Facebook. June 19, 235 strike calls. I'm in at $6.82. I'll pull up the order status here so you guys can take a look at that order that was executed. Hey, if that was upgraded to 250, she could easily get to 250. So 250 will be our target. Our stop's going to be 225. Or, you know what, let's make it a tighter stop since it's June 19th Expo. Let's say 230 is going to be our stop. So a candle below 230 a share. At the end of the day, that's going to be our stop. Facebook trade's already up 1.5%. Looking good. Visa is rocketing higher here. We're almost green on our initial Visa trade. Let's take a look at Visa. Visa's back above $200 a share. That's looking ready for a nice breakout there. We've been saying 210. I think she could get to 210 easily by the June monthly expo there.
Sue, thank you very much. We'll talk to you in a bit. When we return, Goldman's David Costa is going to join us. So we'll talk about all the issues their forecast for the S&P, obviously the generation of retail traders, and
RWC says, gosh, thank you, Dave. What did you do to Visa? I told her to run for us, RWC. Let's see, is RWC live with us on, are you live with us on Zoom? Is that Robert Clark? Hey, Rob, do you mind if I, oh, he's got no voice. You want me to unmute you? Hey, Robert, what's going on? Hey, Robert, I could hear you. You could talk. RWC. I unmuted you. You could talk. Robert?
Can you hear me, Dave?
Yes, I can. How you doing? Robert? Hey, Robert, are you there? Robert Clark, can you hear me?
Are you there, Dave?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hey, Robert. Robert, can you hear me? I could hear him.
Can you hear me, Dave?
Yes, I could hear you. Could you hear me?
Yes.
There
I
you-
just want to thank you so much. Since I've been on, between my Canadian and my U.S. account, I'm up $27,000, and that's a lot for me. So thank you so very much.
You're welcome. That's great. That's amazing. Wow.
Now, last week you were talking about the Russians. I've been to Russia 4 times and flown with Aeroflot quite often, and they're good airlines. But I've got the stewardess write down, Sir, chicken or fish?
That's funny. Robert. So how's things going? Are you find yourself being disciplined and following the trade plan?
Dave, I've been trading for about 20 years, and the amount of money I've made, I can count one hand. You have disciplined me with joy, and I'm not making trades I used to make, and I'm doing a heck of a lot better.
That's amazing.
I'm down a bit today, but I'm not worried about it because it's changed my outlook on things completely.
That's
So
amazing.
I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm happy to hear that, Robert. Amazing. Great job.
So-
We're going to have to bring you down here one of these days once the COVID's over. Definitely.
Well, maybe we will. It's just been fantastic. And Ephraim, thank you too for your help as well. I'm just looking forward to great things.
That's
So,
great. Me too. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Robert.
Dave.
Nice hearing from you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. Wow, that was amazing hearing that, wasn't it? Man, that really gets to you, hearing that, you know? And that's someone, you know, like, you know, they could really use that at this time, you know, in their career.
Independent, financial freedom.
Amazing. Robert, he's from Canada. We got a lot of members from Canada. Vincenzo Fiacco, you know? Maybe he's the one that got RWC to join us, but really nice there, guys. Thank you for all that love and support. Thank you for the kind words. Elias says, you just changed that man's life, Dave. Got to be a great feeling. It is. It really is. Like, I get, my heart goes right down to my feet when I hear things like that. So thank you, guys. We got a great team here. Oh, Andre Beland. That's his cousin. Remember Andre Beland? That's his RWC. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, guys, for spreading the word. Really great to hear. Wow. So from talking to him, right? Now I just looked at my account. I'm up $1,500 since that. So thank you, Robert. Nice. Account here is almost green for the day now. Our Google vertical spread's in the money. Our Facebook trade we just made is up 10%. I'm up $200 on the Facebook trade already. Visa's continuing to take off. DraftKings continuing to run there. Looking good. Vincenzo says, you've impacted a lot of us, Dave. That's nice. That's good to hear that from clients, members. We have the best group here. We really do. Really do. Thank you, guys. You guys have changed my life. And that's the truth. You know? Andre Beland's in there. He says, I introduced Robert to your system about a month ago. Thank you, Andre. That's amazing. You guys are really great. If you guys want to refer people, feel free to sign up for our affiliate program. Each member you get signed up for the year, I think you get, what, $300 or $400? So feel free, if you guys are interested in doing that, to make some extra money. It's free, doesn't cost a thing. If you enjoy the service, let me know.
Free class if they bring in.
Oh, yeah, if you guys get a free, if you guys get a sign up, we do a free class for you and the new member. There goes McDonald's again off that 20 SMA. Came down to that 20 active support. She's getting a climb. Next resistance on McDonald's is going to be 201. We can break above that 201. We're going for the highs of the day here and going to continue that climb. Hopefully look for around 203 by the end of the day today. DraftKings still on the climb. Hold above that 10, 20, 50 SMA. We're going to be looking at the next resistance right around $40 a share. Qs are still slowly continuing to climb. Tesla's holding at that 20 SMA right now. Visa still on the climb, looking good. Let's take a look at the today 1 minute chart on Visa. And as you guys could see here at the day's high, $200.37, $240, $200.40 a share, still continuing to climb on Visa. Facebook's looking good. That Facebook trade's already up $200. Google trades up, and Netflix trades, that's not doing too much just yet. Visa, though, unbelievable climb. We're up 18% on the Visa trade today, 16% on DraftKings. I just want to see MCD cooperate with us a little bit here. There goes MCD now. McDonald's is breaking that 201. If she breaks that 201, we're going to quickly see that 203 by the end of the day today. So keep an eye on that, guys. I think we can make a quick couple thousand on a day trade here if we get that signal on McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, we made a couple. We closed out a trade on McDonald's yesterday, right? How much did we close that trade?
Percent, but then I met that. The second one was 27% when we ended the day.
Oh, nice. Great. Great. Account is $200 away from new all-time highs. Again. For like the 5th day in a row. Yeah, just keep making new highs. And that's what we did. So you saw we were adding when we came down to support today, right? You saw us start making these new trades. Facebook, Google, Netflix started adding to those. Now, before when the market opened, I said, guys, I'm down about $2,300. Now I'm down about $200 for the day. Turning around there. Nice 2,000 point climb from the lows. So that's what we're looking for. Now we could continue this climb. We'll be logging in some profits by the end of the day today. Visa trades up 20% now. There goes Visa. Visa's really breaking out now, getting it at 201. We could break that 201, 205. So we could get to this week, maybe 210. Visa's an industrial stock, so that one's pretty... with our trade plan, it's pretty easy, but it's not a mover like Facebook or tech. When we have that target upgrade or something, she gets to that target quick within a day or two, right, Ephraim? These other ones here, they take a little bit of time. Look at Visa though, running up 24% now on Visa as she's continuing that breakout. But yeah, Visa, like micro, usually the.
What's another upcoming affordable trade that like dollar?
You know what one's been taken off that I've been watching, but I haven't really saw it, is GoPro. That got a couple.
GoPro's been up the last month.
What's it doing now? Down 3%, 3-month daily. I know that stock was $1 something a few months ago. Now it's up over $5. But to me, GoPro, GPRO, yeah. But to me, I don't like GoPro. I think A, their product is overpriced. B, it's complicated as fuck to use a GoPro. I've never used one. It's got like, do you really? Do you know how to? Yeah.
We go fishing. I take my GoPro on my selfie stick, and as soon as I get a fish on, I put the GoPro right in the water.
You got video of that? I gotta see that. I love that. That's cool.
When I go on the dirt bike, I put it it's one click, boop, and it but you have to get the good one. If you don't get the good one, it doesn't link to your phone. It doesn't. But drones, that's my next endeavor.
Jack, that's October Expo, so our stop on work is going to be out there. Let's take a look. WORK. Guys, take a look. MCD 201.19. Another big climb there on MCD. Visa trades up 24% now for the day. DraftKings is up 20%. We're getting a nice breakout here, guys. Accounts continuing to climb here. Down only $20 now for the day after being down $2,400 on the open. We are ready to turn green here, and I will be locking in some profits if we continue this big breakout. Visa's now up 27%. Visa's having a big breakout here. Is it? Hertz is breaking higher, huh?
From where it was.
What's it at a share now?
It's back up to 487.
Ooh, wow. It was down
to 365.
Wow. Did you add to it?
I did not.
No?
I mean, I'm learning.
You're learning, yeah. How are you liking? So, Tony, you're here now. You really haven't traded options before, right? So, how is it? You came down here, what, 2 days ago? A day ago? 2 days ago. How is it? Is this an easy process when you have someone there helping you, like Ephraim, or?
Coming here for one-on-one.
But yeah, we're on.
Coming here for one-on-one has been game-changing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know another way to say it. I know he uses a lot of sports terms, but it has been a game changer. I've been watching and looking and doing, and always scared to put my foot in and get going. 2 days here, trading live with you guys has been a game changer. Absolutely game changer.
Great. Look forward to see your success, Tony. Nice. I went to high school with Tony, and he messaged me on Facebook. He's like, Dave, I see you're trading options. He goes, let me come down and see what's going on there. Look at the account. Account is now green for the day. Up 200 now. Visa trades up 27. We're up $1,000 on Visa. We're up $200 on Facebook. We're up $500 on DraftKings, and we're still continuing that breakout here. Looking good. Do it. Do the hand rub.
So
Guys, so Tony Parinello here, he went to high school with me. I was known for the hand rub in school too, right?
the Ric Flair.
Yeah, the Ric Flair. Woo!
25 years.
Yep. I was doing that. Yeah. Look at Tesla go 940. She breaking 940. Qs are having a big move here. Dow's only down about 250. Nasdaq's almost green, guys. Nasdaq's only down 2 points. Well, Dow was down about 400. Dow's only down about 250 now. Nasdaq was down about 100 this morning, only down 2 points.
Space can only see up at 20. That's back up to 16 and 3/4. 1670. Your explanation this morning was fucking amazing.
Havis says he's been one of our members. Havis, Aaron Havis says he's been trying to contact support, and he can't get in hold of anyone.
He's messaging us.
RWC says he does a Snoop Dogg dance. I can't see him doing a Snoop Dogg dance.
The Crip Walk?
Yeah.
The Crip Walk. Egypt, Elias, can you
Yeah, sure, Elias. I'll unmute you here. It's gonna cost you $500 an hour. I'm just joking. Let me see where your name is here, Elias. Umar says Hilton. Take a look at Hilton. Let me unmute Elias here. There we go. Elias, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on, buddy?
So on the Google spread, it shows and I don't know why it shows that much because I didn't get that many contracts, but on the June 19, 1465 call, it shows that I'm up $3,200, and then on the 1470, it shows I'm down $3,600.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is what. So take a look right here. So let me pull up the option chain so you can get an idea. I'll do a quick little refresher course here for you guys that are new to options. Guys, our account is still climbing. Unbelievable here. But let's take a look. GOOGL. What spread do you have there, Elias? Same one we got?
Yeah, 65 and 70.
Okay, so let me show you how spreads work here, so you know. So the you got the June 19th, right?
Yes.
All right, so you bought the, let's see, we're 1465 and 1470. Alrighty, so could you see this now, the option chain?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over this. Let me pull up my marker here. Let me get my pen. All right, so you see how you bought to open over here. You bought to open and you sold to open, right?
Right.
So now in your account, you're going to see plus 10 contracts and minus 10 contracts if you got 10, right?
Right.
So now those long contracts, these 1465s, if the stock goes higher, you're going to have a gain on this side of the contract. This is a leg. So each one of these contracts are a leg here. So if the stock goes higher, you're going to have a gain on this 1465. If the stock goes lower, you're going to have a gain on the 1470. But whatever happens, if the stock goes higher, you're going to have a gain on the 1465 and a loss on the 1470. The reason why you have a loss on the 1470 is because the stock's climbing. Okay, so as the stock climbs, this, if you're short that, you make money on this leg if the stock drops. But since it's a spread, we have a call spread here. We want the stock to be above 1470. So if the stock climbs, our long call, which is the 1465, is going to make a profit, and the 1470, which is a short leg, is going to show a minus or a loss. But as long as that 1465 is showing a gain, that means the trade's going in our direction, and that's all that matters. So at expiration day, as long as the stock's above 1470, you're going to have max gain. You don't have to do anything with it. If it's between 1465 and between 1470, you're going to have to close the trade out. If it's below 1465, it's max loss. It's worthless. And like I said here, the nice thing about spreads, Elias is brand new to spreads. So now let's say we have the June 19th expo right here for Google, right? So now let's say next week Google really freaking takes off there, and it's at 14.75 by tomorrow, right? Well, what we could do is we could buy to close this short contract, because obviously with a spread, your max gain is what you paid divided by the spread. So if we paid 240 here and it could be worth 250, that's a max net gain of 108%. That's the max you can make. But if it starts to climb here and we want to buy back that short leg to uncap our gains, we could do that. We could buy back the 1470 if we see it's going higher. We could buy back that 1470, take a small loss on that, and then let that 1465 call continue to run, and then we have no max. So if it gets up to 1500, now that's worth $3,500 a contract compared to being just worth the difference between a spread $500 a contract. So it's
do that, it no longer becomes a spread.
Exactly. If you buy back that short leg, it's no longer a spread. You know, never buy back the long leg, because then you're short and you're level 4 and you could really get screwed there. That's why I always say, don't be level. You know, there's no reason to have level 4 options. Guys, our Visa trade is soaring. We're now up huge on our Visa trade. I'm up $1,400 on Visa. Our Visa trade.
This morning, I'm up $4,000 on there.
Wow, he's up $4,000 on our Visa trade. Nice job, Elias. Great job. But yeah, the spreads are really simple. You know, it's really simple. You know, you're going to have max net gain above 1470. You'll have 108% gain on June 19th as long as Google's above that. And as long as Google's still continuing to climb, it's at 1466 now. It's almost at max gain. You already have a profit on that trade. Nice profit on the Google spread. So as long as it's above 1470 on June 19th, you got over 108%. So you're going to see one leg increase. As long as the stock's going higher, the long leg should have a higher profit than you have a loss on the short leg. So you should, like in this example, for example, I'm looking at my Google. Here, I'll show you a picture, actually. It's perfect. Picture's worth 1,000 words. So here's the Google trade. So as you can see here, the Google trade. Okay, so the Facebook trade I'm up 5% on, right? That's that. So now here's the Google spread. See how I'm minus 10 contracts and the long 10. So the minus 10, I want to see a loss on that, because notice how the long leg has a larger gain than the short leg here. And as the stock continues to climb, this long leg here is going to make us more profit than that short leg loses. And that's the whole point of a spread, because you're minus 10 contracts and plus 10 contracts. So regardless what the stock does, one of those legs is going to make money, the other one's going to lose money. If it's in your favor and the stock goes higher, obviously you're going to make money. If the stock drops, you're going to make money on that short leg, but you're going to lose more money on that long leg. So that's what you're looking for with a spread. Very simple, very easy. You know, you still got a couple classes left too. So if you need help on spreads are really good. You know, I like doing spreads because, you know, you could do some good paycheck trades with spreads. There's so many different things you could do. You know, I mean, you have a huge opportunity there, including, like I said, buying back that short leg once you have that run to uncap the gains. Or like I said, if you have a spread, you know, it's something lower risk, you could do something in the money. Even if the stock drops, stays where it's at, or climbs, you could still make that profit. So looks good there, Elias. I like that Google trade. I think we're going to have max gains on that. Does that help you out there a bit?
Yeah, it does.
Great.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
No problem. Guys, we're now up $1,000 unrealized for the day. Nice climb here as market continues to break higher. I want to see that Visa take off today. I think we could see Visa at 205 today. If that gets up there, we have $5,000 in the Visa June 19th 200 strike, which is up 35% today. So nice job today, guys. Tesla's still climbing higher, $9.44 a share. Only down $6 for the day now. Remember that thing was down $20, Tesla, in the morning?
32% on Hertz.
You're up 32% on it?
But give me aspirin.
Yeah, right in back of you. In that top one. Hertz, let's see, HTZ. Ooh, Hertz is starting to rise, guys. Hertz, 546. Tony's up 36% on it. Visa's still on the climb here, up over $1,000 now for the day. I started our first trade challenge with the account I trade with you guys on here. You know, I started that with what, 2,600, something like that. Could you believe it's at 71,000 now just from doing that last year, that trade challenge? 71K. And what I like to do too, this is something I've been teaching Efren too here. What I like to do is I like to, like, for example, if you're starting your account with 50K, let's say this week you got up to 70K. I like to take that 20K out, put it in another brokerage account there, and either label that as, you know, retirement, you know, whatever type of money, spending money, whatever it is, you know, have a couple accounts. The brokerage firms lets you do that. Have a couple accounts, take out the profits each week, and keep it at that base, like 50,000, for example. Don't let it continue to climb, because when you do, then you become like, hey, I just made, like, if you took your account from 50K to 70K, you're like, okay, now I got 20K buffer room. Let me make a little bit larger trade. And then what took you just freaking 2 months to make that 20K, then you lose it in a week, and you're like, oh, shit, you know, I shouldn't have done that. You know, it's piss poor mismanagement. So, yeah, that happens all the time. So, really important to be disciplined with that. Curtis says Hertz looks nice for an entry. It does, Curtis. It really does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Andrew Richardson, I'm a corporation, so everything comes together for me. I'm licensed as a, well, not licensed, but they have me down as a professional trader for tax purposes, you know. I forget what it's called. Just like they have like professional gamblers or whatever, you know, they list you as a professional trader. I forget, there's a term for it. I forget the term, but accountants use it. Adam says, so far we're 8 out of 10. And Adam's new with us. 80% win rate with Adam. Nice job, Adam.
Hertz, would you add more of the same? Or would you...
Hertz, yeah, you know, off of that success. I will wait for the end of the day, though. Make sure, you know, because you see the volatility with Hertz. It could go up, down 25% in minutes.
If I can secure some profits tonight from that, then tomorrow morning you'll see the drops again and then get in the low.
Yeah, and if that starts to pop again, you jump in. Yeah, I'm glad you stuck with us, Adam. That first day Adam was with us, he's like, guys, this wasn't worth it. I spent all day trading. I only made $10. And then, 2 days later, oh my God, I made $4,000. Amazing, Adam. I love hearing that success. Congratulations. You've worked hard for it. But the thing is, discipline and patience. Yes, Avilio just said patience is key for investing. That's absolutely right. We got the best team right here, though, I got to say. Look at that Facebook trade we just made. Already up 10% on that. You know, and like we talk to our members all the time. Like these money managers, they'll say, oh, we'll get you 7% a year. We just made this trade a couple of minutes ago. It's already up over 10%, 12% now.
And you posted something on Sunday that you're up 128%.
Oh, let me see what, that's got to be much higher now.
With that pullback.
With the pullback, you show me another money management that made money before, made money during COVID, and made money after COVID.
Better than 20%.
I want to, yeah.
20% is probably the lowest you can get for a huge pullback like that.
See, people is always like, Dave, you should be sharing this stuff every day. But, you know, like, it's like, I'm used to it, you know? I've been doing this for a while.
$56 billion.
He lost 56 billion.
On that.
Wow.
Everybody lost.
Wow. So guess what? I'm up now for.
Wow, you know who just broke a account high?
Who?
Khaled.
Khaled broke all-time.
5K.
Wow, Khaled, nice job. Khaled's awesome. You know, he's awesome. I loved hearing his story. He's an ICU nurse. That's amazing. Guys, look at this. Here's the account. Look at how much up for the year. Show me someone that could do that. Are you looking at it on Zoom?
Yeah, 141%.
141% gain.
13% is Sunday.
Yep.
There goes your 7%.
Yep. 104. Now you see why all these members are saying, holy smokes, Dave. You know, this is what I just did. You know, RWC, Diego, Khalid, you know, all these members. And this is why right here, 141% right here. You show me another mentor that does this every day. Live on Zoom, on Facebook. No one does it. We're doing it live every day. 141% right from E-Trade.
EJ said, Elias said BOA called and they want to have an interview with you.
What's that? That's funny. Oh, Elias. Love you guys. Jonathan says, oh my God, did you see Tesla? Tesla's in the green now, 951. Wow, what a climb on Tesla, guys. Our Facebook trades up 15%. Our Google trades up 7%. Netflix trades up 6%. Visa trade up 33%. DraftKings trade up 21% today. Take a look at this, guys. Here's the profit and loss today. We started opening bell down 2,600. We're now up $1,333.59. That's not bad. That's a what, $4,000 swing? That's amazing. And that's what I mean about patient discipline. In the morning, people had one of two attitudes. Either they said, "Oh shit, I'm down. Let me sell and take a loss," which that mentality is going to cause you to destroy your account. You have that mentality, you take those losses. You saw what I did. I said, you know what? I waited. I was patient. I was disciplined. I saw that reversal coming. I said, guys, we're looking for that candle above XYZ. We got it. Look at Tesla still taking off here. Big climb. Facebook trade almost up 20% now. Okay, but going back to this, you had one of two options. Either you said, A, hey, I'm going to take a loss. I'm down. Or you said, B, you know what? We're getting that reversal here. I'm going to add to some positions, make a couple of new trades, and now you see we went from down 2,600 to now up almost $2,000 for the day.
And when you talk about the volatility in the market now, there's absolutely no bad news.
There's no bad news. You know, the things I'm keeping watch on are COVID cases. Number one, what the hell's going on with that? Because if that bursts out of control again, fear's going to come back in the market. People are going to be selling. So that's number one. Number two, China, Russia. You know, you got to see what's going on there.
And oil.
Yeah, oil's been doing great. Unemployment's pulling back here. Look at that. So they're expecting unemployment to be at 7.5% by December 2021. That's high for a year out.
For a year? That means that we're not going to have a lot
expecting
of...
7.5%.
What's nice is they were expecting 19%.
Oh, I know.
And they're only at 13.
Yeah.
So it's creating capital for them to reinvest now. So I can see them putting in another stimulus with that 7% less.
That'll definitely help the
3%
market.
stimulus.
Wow, cap is up 11K.
Captain Thomas?
He just cashed out
Let me see there, Captain. Guys, our Facebook trade's up 20 freaking percent that we just made. Let me see what El Capitano said. Here's what Captain just posted in the trade room here. Let's see. He is up $11,806.70 today. That's amazing, Captain Thomas. Well done. Congratulations. Job well done.
From Khaled, he private messaged me. Let's keep it. You know, I was telling him about his off time. We've been watching Khaled.
Yeah.
And he was gonna quit our service because it was too volatile.
Yeah.
Market and he was
Yeah, I remember Colin.
So
Yeah.
let's keep it going. One reason I'm excited about it is because, as you said, I entered the market at such a horrible time, and I'm making profits. I can't wait to see what real gains we will make once market is back to normal.
Oh, I know. Yep.
We're on the rebound. This is probably.
We're on the rebound. What you guys are seeing here. Now, see, this is the thing, though. People come and say, oh, well, I'm waiting for the like that. Perfect example. We're in the rebound. We've been in the rebound since end of March.
Yes.
So that mentality right there worries me a little bit. I'm waiting for the rebound. We're in the rebound. You got to take advantage of this. You see, I'm up 141%. You see RWC. You see all these other guys. Take advantage of the situation. If you're fearful, you know, you're gonna miss out on some decent profits there. But Colin's been doing great. His account's at new all-time highs. Really proud of him. While he's a ICU nurse during this COVID-19.
Yeah. He's
So,
not available to trade every single day, but he makes it.
I gotta say thank you for your service, Khaled. Really, thank you. That must be scary as shit going to a hotel as an ICU nurse. Like, that's the end stage freaking COVID patients, you know? So imagine having to watch those people there in ICU on their last breath. Man, much respect there, Khaled. Glad we could help you out there, buddy.
has plummeted. They think it's because of the pandemic, they're not able to do as many in-person survey measurements. But what makes you think the jobs market, at least the linearity, isn't positive?
I saw that Deutsche Bank report this morning. That was really interesting, right? They surveyed.
Adam says even Helen Keller could see the rebound. Adam says, could you look at SRNE? Absolutely. I think it was Captain Thomas like 2 weeks ago that said, hey, Dave, could you look at SRNE? You know, I looked at it. I'm like, ooh, that looked good. I'm up $2,000 now for the day. Facebook trades up 26%. That new Facebook trade, 26 freaking percent. Jack Dottie says, we loaned our travel trailer to an ICU nurse when they treat COVID patients so he doesn't bring it into his house. Nice. That's nice of you, Jack. Let's see. SRNE he wants to take a look at. Guys, are you in the Facebook trade, really? We're up $500 on that trade already. There's the account right here, guys. I thought about sharing this, each day with you guys, but then it's just going to become a distraction there. This is the one we started with $2,600 for the trade challenge. And now this is the one we started for the trade challenge, this account that we started like the year ago or whatever with the 2,600. I told them, look, it's at over 70K now. And that's the first trade challenge. First trade challenge is what it's at. I've been trading this. I'm like, you know what? Let's just see how I could get it. It's probably good for the percentages. And where the hell is that? Annotate. Alrighty, guys. Let me see. Tenny got in Facebook yesterday. He's up 132% on it. Jerry Stafford said she's out of the Facebook. She had the weekly 240 strike. Pulled in $1,000 profit on that Facebook trade we made. Nice job, Jerry Stafford. Great job. I got to start following Jerry. Jerry's been doing incredibly well. I love seeing our members do so great, you know? And this is one part good thing about a mentor, you know, and you know, someone like me, a coach and a trader here. You know, when I see that talent, I knew what it took me to get to where I'm at today. You know, it took a lot of fucking years to get where, you know, because you know, psychology is the biggest thing with trading. You too, yeah.
I'll lose so many accounts.
Yeah. Dude, it's tough. So when you get to this level, yeah, you feel like, yeah, you know what, I'm good, you know, like that, you get that way. But then when you see a trader like Jerry Stafford, and we got a few members in the trade room that are like this, when you see them constantly making those trades, it's like, wow, they're good. You know, some people have that talent, just like anything else. Jerry Stafford's one of them. She has that talent.
But Jerry Stafford is hitting singles. She's not going for the
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Jerry, what's your average gain on a trade? Is it like 20%? What is it?
You see big gains like this, and everybody wants to hit home runs. Like it's home run derby. And we'll hit once in a while, maybe 1 or 2 trades a week where we hit.
Jerry's bringing in steady money now, aren't you, Jerry?
Banking on it. We're banking.
Are you making pretty steady profits week after week now with us?
We build up. Look, yesterday we had like 3 trades that were over 60%, different trades.
Let me know, Jerry. What do you think? You pulling in pretty decent profits now? Jerry Stafford's been with us since day one. Look at that. Jerry, when did you signed up with us, I think when we first started our service like 5 years ago, didn't you? I think Jerry's been with us a few years. Right around the same time. Yes, was with you when you were just on Facebook. Wow, so she's been with us for 6 years. And she said she's making steady profits now. Steady profits. Right there. She says, yes, steady profits now. That's amazing. And she understands the trade plan. Yeah. We should give her a job with us. Help us with the classes. She does great. Really. Great job, Jerry. Love hearing that. She's retired. That's funny. Jerry. Jerry, has this changed your life, honestly? How was your trading before you met me and the service, and how is it now, honestly? To be totally honest. Nothing scripted here. Just tell me how it was before and how it was after now. Yeah, that's a no. She's saying she's retired. She doesn't feel like teaching. But Jerry, how has it changed since you started our service and now? You know, before and after. Trading has steadily improved. She loves to trade. Oh, look at what Adam just said in the trade room. I'll tell you who sucks. Don't waste your time with K-Money on Facebook. That dude couldn't trade his way out of a paper bag. I lost 50K paper trading with that Trump. Please remove. I'll allow that any time of the day, Adam. You know, there's a couple of members in here that said about him. He's a big fraud. No question in my mind about it. Yes. Adam said he's a fraud. I've heard that from a couple of our members said, this is what our members said.
We got a couple of threats that we were fraud.
Listen to this. So I got a message about this guy. They said he makes trades and then 2 seconds later he'll close the trade out before the first trade even comes out. Like it's insane. They said, yeah, and then they'll look at the option chain and the price was never at that price. A few of them showed me that. They're like, how did he say? They said to me, they said, Dave, how is he saying he paid this price when he just sent the alert out? And I look at the phone there, and I'm looking at it. It says 1:43 p.m. He entered Facebook for 1.72. The nice thing about trading, everything's transparent. You could go on the exchange and see what that stock traded at that exact time for that option. I went there. I'm like, that was at 275. It was never at 162 or 140. So he's yeah. I don't like people like that. Elias says Raging Bull sucks. Jason Bond, yeah, he sucks too. He said he tried that shit and didn't learn shit. Yeah, Raging Bull is in a lawsuit. Guys, we are honestly, I think we are one of the best ones out there. Even the guys on CNBC, they don't teach like we do. They never go into detail.
They take advantage of call sweeps.
And all they're trading is unusual options activity. And they're charging people money for that. It's like, it's freaking sick. I'm glad we got all you guys here. That's amazing. We actually have results, we got profits, and we got a good team here. So I love it. All right, let's see. What am I doing here? Facebook trades up 18%. Visa trade rock. Wow. Look at DraftKings. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's taking off. It's looking good. Visa, DraftKings, everything's looking incredible. DKNG. Oh, guys, it's after 11. I got to get off here. I'm going to get off of YouTube. If you guys want to come join us, you guys could go join us at www.breakingchartalerts.com. Click join now. You know, go over here, click join now. I'm going to give you guys a special offer right now. If you're not with us yet, Pro Trader Elite. This includes classes. And as soon as you sign up, we're going to do a getting started package with you. Okay, we're going to show you how to set up your charts, how to set up your brokerage account. We're going to show you how to set up your charts, everything, just like us. And then we're going to go over the trade plan with you and how to follow along. And this, we have a special going on now. What's the special? Reopen? A promo code REOPEN for America Reopening. If you use promo code REOPEN and click sign up, you're going to save 25%. Instead of $2,500 a year, it'll be like $1,850, $1,875, whatever it comes to. Let me see what it is. 2,500 times 0.75. It'll be $1,875 for the year. A big savings there of almost $700. So if you're not signed up yet, go to www.breakingchartalerts.com. Click join now. Pro Trader Elite. You'll save, and it includes classes. These other classes, they're just Pro Trader is morning, afternoon session, no classes. Trader membership is the morning trading session and the live trade room, and that's it. Okay, so if you guys like the live trading on Zoom like we're doing every day now, Pro Trader Elite, and you're set. And that includes classes if you're new. If you already know how to trade, go to Pro Trader Monthly. You'll be fine. But if you're new to trading and you want to come learn our system, learn our approach, Pro Trader Elite, and that dedicates time to you and one-on-one. Alrighty, guys. So that's going to about do it here for the YouTube and for the Zoom. And we will be back live in the afternoon. Alrighty, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. And I will see you guys later. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Alrighty? Take care, guys.